Is this the best version of Artist? But here's the agent select, and out of the gate already, we're going to get
okay, Fracture goes in, Artist is on,
NRG.
so they changed up everything. We go to Fracture, we get Keith Joy, Victor on Raze, so all the antis out the window. They bring the Sova out. Oh god, okay. It's EG. They get the EG comp out. How much did Fnatic watch of the EG games? Can NRG do the EG? Are they good enough to win the pistols, start planning ahead? Do they have the sick ult strats? Probably. The ult strats you can just handpick them.
Knowing that also for NRG wasn't the strongest, now that the compositions have swapped, I think that we're in for a bang.
We have a colossal matchup today, and we needed two colossal casters. It's the one and only Doug and Bala. Fellas, have fun.
Have they even practiced the comp? Oh, they've had some days.
Every intention of doing so because
I like it. I like the curveball. Every kind of bit of anti and bit of prep from Fnatic is out the window. So everyone's got to focus on their own game now.
Des did such a good job highlighting the different factions within these teams who have actually played against
Cupid, what's up? How we doing? Cupid, why are you not staying here to watch? What's going on?
Chronicle as well, who is actually
You prepping for Last Chance qualifying?
At least the core of the NRG team for a title. And these two teams, other than that, have never faced off against each other. So what a banger it's going to be for opening playoff matches for these two.
Blonsky, what's up? Thank you so much with the Prime. Appreciate it.
But this is going to be such a good litmus test. For both of these squads, we've talked about how Fnatic are coming into this, having lost in the grand finals. How do you get that past you? What sort of adjustments do you make? And how much do you mature off of a loss? Right? They talked about it on their side. And for NRG...
Isn't having no Sky rough on Fracture? It's okay. It is. It's just like. Some things are better, some things are worse. Well, maybe not too many things are worse, but like a default map control can be a little bit harder with a Sky, but in terms of like using the dog and getting info, you can kind of make up for it. And it is. I mean, it can be better if you use the dog, honestly, but we'll see.
So here we go with the Sova.
Hey, Charlie, let's get some slugs in for the Ike with the tier 2. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate the tier 2, mate. Okay, Fnatic on defense, NRG on attack. The Ike, bro, appreciate you. And we started off with an instant. I mean, it's the. Wait, is that meant to go there?
Sam is the one playing by himself on the southern side. It's normally the KJ, but here's where the action starts.
Okay, nice.
Artist who gets the first kill.
Nice trade, Duck. He gets out of it. Yeah, I was going to say, he only thought it was one because Crashies didn't swing, so Crashies kind of played this well. And they do a similar style of hit over towards Heaven. Oh my god, Solm's just peppering him from A main. A little bit disjointed from Fnatic, if I'm honest here. Dirk maybe are too like relaxed with it. Obviously, when in this situation, when you get the first kill, you expect the second person to come in and insta trade. Actually worked out pretty well doing the bait. Spike's still not down. What a weird round at the moment. No one wants to force themselves over towards A, and they're kind of just hunting for info, see if they can join up.
As is Alfie lost on where NRG are, really.
Fnatic is regrouped. NRG is trying to do the same, but they're doing it by clearing more map space, which is a bigger risk, but they're going to have a bigger reward here. This site is going to be free.
Yeah, this has worked out well, but honestly, here come Fnatic. NRG in a really good spot. They got no smokes to get over towards the site here, though, so maybe the Joel could come in at the right time. 15 seconds to cross. That's the spike. That's down with 12 seconds. Alpha's so low that it should be fine. Okay, nicely handled from them. Yeah, big shout out to Crashies, to be honest. The bait really paid off.
The beginning of it was too. Yep. Right off the bat, you're seeing NRG fake off of an EG strat. They stole
they did the EG Heaven.
From that team,
so I wonder if again, I sometimes do this and maybe I'm like thinking too much, but I wonder if literally when they're loading in, so basically what happens in this is you load in, then you have like a little time to talk before the pistol round starts because of the production and stuff. So when you load in, you see their team comp, so they're seeing the Sova, then they probably got like what, 2 minutes 45 seconds or so to kind of talk about it. So I wonder if they thought, oh man, they're just going to start doing the EG pistol. EG always seem to go over towards B heaven, or at least they have a few pistols where they go over towards B heaven. Maybe we can just fake that. It's the most normal pistol that they do, and then we can actually just go over towards the other site. Who knows? Maybe I'm overthinking. Either way, I liked it. We go into this round. Alpha and Chronicle have a sheriff.
None of the weapons retrieved there. Obviously, Artis just had a ghost. NRG still with 3 bulldogs up. The Stinger as well.
Volume up a little bit, 5%. Okay, let me do it on. Let me do it on this other PC. I'll put this to 3. Okay. Right, sound chip should be a little bit better for you.
Fnatic with 3 players coming down from the south side, though. I'm looking to see if.
Nice call again from FNS. Dodges the stack. Really nicely done.
Here's a bulldog. Victor does too. He's going to be the first to take contact. In the fault line, he drops a nade, tucks away. And you mentioned Sam, surely.
Everyone gets into pretty good positions.
Knows where Boaster is.
Yeah.
Jumps out to his death.
Yeah, big gamble from Boaster there. Couldn't really do many things to clear all the angles that Sam could be in. Now the rest of this information is known. Very, very nice anti-eco after what could have been dangerous, but could have NRG to keep Artis alone with only the ghost. Losing weapons, this is not good. Goes from clean to very, very poor.
Okay, not too bad. The 2 people that survive don't have to rebuy armor or anything, so they get heavy armor. 3 bits of damage in terms of 3 guns, so it's okay.
Nothing laid on the ground for him.
NRG used to, or at least have been, buying up into this next round a lot of their times. But this is more deaths than I'm used to seeing for them.
2 of your biggest rifles.
I mean, you see the repercussions of
okay.
The Stinger and the
so they won't, yeah, they won't pass them by. And like I said, normally when 2 people die, they buy into this.
Almost there.
They've done relatively similar to what EG are good at doing, especially on this map. With so many orbs here, they can easily get Som's ult into this, and they can come up with a good plan. They get Som's ult with the orb, control taken, and now let's see what their plan is with this. It is looking a little bit like an EG at the moment. It's looking great. They've done the main thing. They won the pistol, anti-eco's good. They get into the bonus, and they have an ult advantage.
But now look at NRG's reaction off of that. Beating out the stun, breaking that drone. That's enough information for them not to want
when
to
do
play with it.
Fnatic decide to go super proactive with this? Wait, are they gonna be able to plant and have full after plant here?
And you see Fnatic, if given some of the space up, they're going to try to play back, play safe towards spawn wisely. While the rest of Fnatic is rotating on the southern side, Crashies will be the first to take contact.
It's a good nade. No, it hits the stairs.
Just a little short. Not enough oomph behind that one. Crashies on the swing. He's dead.
Yeah, this kill on Som needs to try stay alive here. Because the
whole
plan was to delay. And he might have done it, but now it's a bit of a nightmare.
For NRG.
Okay, I think they played this well. I like how Fnatic approached it as well. I'm not entirely...
A second follows. 45 HP, dropping the nano on the spike.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's wait. When I started seeing these HPs this low, I thought actually that had some legs. Yeah, nicely done from Fnatic. A lot of people, when they have their after plant for Brim, decide to go over towards Tree. This was no different. So once they pressed tab, they realized that they got the ult. Let them get over towards the site. They played a retake over towards B. Maybe they were going to use the ult on the site itself. They didn't. Then they knew that... Jesus, what's going on here? Then they knew that the Brim was going to be over towards Tree area with after plant, so they decided to push fast behind. Good to note as well, we'll keep an eye on it. Around the 50-second mark, they decided to push aim in. Maybe they'll do it more. Chat, the caster is a little bit low. I can turn up a bit more, right?
And this right now is a
Let's try.
With this ult, NRG want to be able to win, but Boaster has
turned
this
up a
as
bit.
well. Fnatic is one of those teams that is so good at farming up
Seems
these
really
orbs,
low
no matter
today.
which side they're on. Normally it's super
Okay, we'll keep it here for a little bit. Orb gets taken. That's going to be another ult if they get a plant. Big round in terms of people that can't buy next. Right, let's circle everyone that can't buy next over 2-4. Artis one away, FNS one away. They could... Okay, I think they're just going to go around and get orbs here. This could be pretty nice. This isn't cool at the moment as well. again, a lot of pressure. Once you make some sound control, even if you don't have people here, a lot of times you have people on the team that are looking and pressing tab to see if they're getting this. So they know for sure with this util that they've lost dish control, and they know for sure that the orb's been taken over towards FNS. Boaster has his own ult at the moment as well, and I think... Did he get this orb at the beginning, or was I just not on top of it?
That's the other one.
Yeah, it's Finesse's. Chronicle still has his.
He backed off, way off because of Victor applying some pressure.
30 seconds.
He got the defuse last time, so maybe got him.
Vixel has a satchel here if they want to commit to this.
20 seconds on this. A lot of this is on Alpha on site. He got absolutely wrecked. Does he get anything through A main? No. The molly is down, so they can't get through A main yet. Smoke is still here.
But with 13 seconds left,
13 seconds to get across.
And Boaster still has the tool that can secure the round.
He got his ult.
Boaster should be ulted.
Is dead.
Yeah, they messed this up a little bit.
Unless they can frag out. It's Shassam Leo 1v1, but there's not enough time.
Okay.
They're not going to get the fight.
A few things that I want to shout out that were really cool.
What a battle of ult.
As I see the melon spam going. Boaster's util was really good here. Smoke to block, then you had the molly, then they forced over towards the site, and it was just a little bit too late. He had a lot of delay here. He had a lot of delay. Right, that's the molly that I'm talking about. You just saw it go down. That stopped them getting out nice and early. Ult came in. In my mind, NRG messed up a little bit here in terms of the plant.
That's a big mistake there from NRG, and it will force
them to save. NRG, I agree, definitely a mistake in here. When people have a brim ult, a lot of the time you got to just try and plant over towards here, which meant that we had to cover spawn. So yeah, and I don't know if they were not on top of this, or whether it's just a mistake going for this plant or not, but they had to go for a riskier plant and actually face over towards A main, because most likely the ult's going to go here and cover it, and you get a little bit of an edge. If they do it in the opposite, that's great, you can move over and plant safe. Massive round. Fnatic looking pretty good. We have the hero gun coming out, and we're close to a lot of ults. Maybe they save it for next round. Artist has his ult into this if they want to get over towards site. Alpha has his own ult. And good chance for Fnatic to stack up a lot of econ. Dude, Som is making pressure alone contact with a brim with the hero gun. With them hearing the hero gun here, they're just going to just heavy rotate. You see Boaster already. The good thing at the moment from NRG is this default, they've managed to get smoke and smoke out. So Boaster's only got one more. So if they do get over towards the site, and as we can see they are playing retake, just means that they can only block one of these.
They're going to make their way through.
And this has been a pretty good round so far. They have Crashy's ult if they want. Artist goes underpass. He's been here the whole time, has an ult. We've got nothing to stop this. They've won this round. They've absolutely owned them on this round.
This would be a massive steal if they could pull this off.
Look how deep that lockdown is, too. It's not in the regular space. Because it's used for post plant, they have to fall all the way.
Yeah, that's actually very smart. Because they were held a lot of arcade control here. They could get it, so they just had to force them back to this area instead of this area.
This looks like a one round.
Man, what a round this was. They completely outsmarted them. This was sick to watch. Actually, a lot of NRG's rounds at the moment have been from the calls, in my mind.
Little hesitation while walking back towards Halls is indecision at all. Whether there's some sort of information that I'm missing, because that was a brilliant call. Coming back into A. Remember, they started.
Some got two through the smoke. That was them playing retake anyway, though, like off the site. I think a similar thing would have happened anyway.
And it's free sites.
I still think no matter what, even without those kills, you probably would have seen a similar outcome, because once they showed the gun over towards here and they decided to play off site, it felt like they wrecked them. Definitely the spams through smokes help, but I still think the overall plan honestly would have been the same.
NRG managed to steal the round, and they still have the Hunter Fury that they can use into this one. And again, aggression towards Dish. Prowler in the face as Victor goes forward with the satchel in hand. He's sent to the next round.
Dude, they were just not expecting around the corner here. Double stack is still here. Dude, double wide, double.
To commit to this Dish push. Some has to find both.
Not able to, but so close.
Oh my goodness, this is a weird round.
Side, but
lot of dry jaws into this one. They were not expecting them on the corner, it felt like.
Dude, I feel like these 2 rounds, barring a 1v4 from Artis, which he's certainly capable of, but these last 2 rounds, 48 HP now, he's
Okay.
dead. These last 2 rounds are a perfect like textbook indication of why people were so excited for this matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
The calling between Finesse and Boaster already has been insane.
Strategically, it's been every single round. There's been some very, very 5-head outplays attempted. And even in the mid round too, Finesse and the other player coming
Leo
through
did
halls
great.
with him. Try to dive and punish that.
This has been some weird rounds coming in.
It's really, really nice stuff.
Chat not happy with what he just saw. Yeah, I can't blame him. Actually, it's weird at the moment because, like, in my mind, NRG's calling has been great on 3 rounds that they've won, and then we had this that just felt like too many dry swings, and then obviously the planting thing with the low time over towards B.
They're committing to taking map control, especially when they go dish, and they're leaving the other side of that.
Who do I think wins? I said Fnatic for this. I think the map pool's really good for NRG though. We'll see. It's hard to call because oh my goodness, bro. It's hard to call because we haven't seen much of Fnatic with their new stuff.
The delay alone is enough to.
But yeah, I think NRG did great in just the map video.
Really aware of how the underpass and tree control might affect it. You have to be really confident that NRG is doing what they're doing to make that call.
Okay, low buy coming in. We got a hero gun on Som once again. Double ult for this one.
It's just outrageously impressive. On the other side of this timeout called by NRG, we're tied at 3 apiece. So light buy for the attacking side.
Okay, classic 4-1.
While the defense has the same. Darka's already pushed off in the face of the fall line. They want to go aggressive with the showstopper.
Oh yeah, they thought they pushed all the way down. They might have baited the ult out of them here.
Yeah, but it does force them to run away from the showstopper.
Still.
Again, there's prep there. You saw as soon as Dirk goes out.
It's fine. The shock was to break all the Killjoy too if it was here. Shock looks a little bit crazy. That's a mad kill. The shock is literally just in case there's a Killjoy need to him.
That means he has a showstopper now.
Wait, how is Victra?
Stays alive. I'm not really sure how.
Close battle. 2 players ready to swing through the smoke.
Remember, this is another weird buy. It's 2 stingers on the side of NRG.
Wow, the swing is incredible, and the plan from them is great. Chronicle has to stay alive, otherwise this is a done round. It's done.
I mean, what a proper dismantling.
Fnatic is being forced to
yeah, loved the mid-round call here, right? In the after plant to just actually just push over towards here and just everyone swing together, big overwhelm. It was a little bit too slow with Fnatic's push. So I wonder if Fnatic are going to change up where they're aggro. And if instead of pushing over towards A main, because we've kind of seen it twice now once they've taken B, I wonder if they're going to heavier rotate towards spawn. We'll keep an eye on it.
Over towards halls for those 2 players, specifically for the Sentinel.
So what have NRG won at the moment? They've won Pistol, Anti-Eco, and then they won their own low buy and another low buy.
Remember when I mentioned that they could push through that smoke? Those are 2 players with only friends.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy at the moment. Money's still really good for both teams though. Actually, Durka, there's a chance they eco next because Durka can't, but everyone else is fine.
The one real opportunity he had, they secured the round before it was
okay, that's good info. This is why people put the turret there, right? Because you just get early info. Instant reaction over towards here. Fnatic flood the site with 3, and I'm telling you, teams don't really do this. This was actually really, really cool. Definitely one of the rounds that I'll use in my summary. They actually baited off the fact and the tendencies of how NRG like to play with their Killjoy. All they did was show here. Okay, and as soon as they showed here, they kind of cancelled their so they're playing off the tendencies in terms of the 4-1. So if everyone looks at the minimap, this is what the 4-1 is. Right, turret here, it gets early info, and then a lot of people normally continue with their top site crunch. Fnatic instead see the turret, and as soon as they see the turret, they turn. They know that what they're going to be doing is insta hitting over towards the site, and they just have numbers here early. And NRG must just be like, damn, they kind of owned us on this one. So this was really, really cool, just playing off the tendencies of how a Killjoy likes to play. And no one Like literally no team right now is doing this turret and having more people there. It's literally just an info turret and it's always one person here. I've never seen anyone do this turret with more people here. So playing for the tendencies of NRG and kind of just every team. That's a great stun.
Continue to push. I mean, Crashies out. He takes him with him. Somehow
that was sick from Crashies. Okay, he's made this one doable. We get into a 2-on-2. Oh. Okay. We get onto a 1v2.
Crashies in a clutch. We've seen the story before.
Okay,
this time it's a different ending. Fnatic take the lead.
Man, that trade came in so fast. Just an instant reply after I said it was a 2-on-2. Nice decision to push again from Fnatic over towards Arcade. Surely they're not going to go for it for a third round in a row. Full bite coming in for NRG. Got 2 ults still on this. Money is really low. Money started to get unbelievable for Fnatic. They're splashing out on the heavy armor. That's when you know that their money's outrageous. And they are going again for another arcade push. But this time NRG have 4 here when they had 3 before, I think. Okay, it wasn't even a push. It was literally just the op here. So just a similar thing. They wanted to set up the op to an early angle. Man, that flash is incredible. Boasties.
It's very well handled, very well done.
Okay, got a dink on top of this as well. He's done enough here. 4 HP. He can relay the info. Amped, thank you so much. Amped with the prime, appreciate it. Amped, thanks for all the modding as well, bro. Thank you so much, man, for all your help.
Artist's timing is perfect. He finds space again.
Killjoy or Fade or they're very good after plants at the moment. Very good after plants. That's a nightmare. He didn't get the plant down. Oh, they had no spam on top of this. Normally teams are really good at spamming through this smoke.
Artist will counter ult. There's a gap here. They're not going for either. They're going to try to allow this to push them all the way back. Remember that second half.
Okay, keep an eye on Leo. Leo has doing around the world.
There could be a follow-up ult.
Plant hasn't been put down yet, so I think this might be the factor. Alpha and Chronicle at the moment just need to make a lot of sound. And Leo, is he going to be heard? No, walks at the most perfect time. Crashies has no idea. Really well played. Really good rotate on this one. Damn.
Way too much to handle there.
That was impressive. Okay, nicely done.
Surprise Nano too.
Man, this is a cool game at the moment. There's so many like brain offs. Wow.
That they're not running back towards that A side. And if not for that, Crashies is in a position.
Someone was supposed to get the plant down earlier. So do you know what made the difference there? Maybe you see it on this replay. Boaster getting him down to 4 HP. Right, so he gets this, then he does this dink on top that pushes Som down to 4 HP, so then when he's going to the plant in the corner and the breach aftershock is there, he can't tank even one hit of it, so he has to try and get out. So it actually kind of all came down to the extra bit of bear in mind when he does a timeout, obviously check can calm as well. So.
Used on that A site to melt Alfir out of existence.
What are we
doing? We are
doing?
going for that dish control that we saw before that got punished by a north side push out of Fnatic.
Is a massive round for NRG, especially with the money.
They moved this up onto A though.
Won't have anything for their last fight here.
Multiple rounds in a row in arcade.
Holding the line.
Dude, you see his full process because they have nothing that can nothing over towards here that can actually find the op.
They don't know that this is open. They don't know this is an angle.
Damn, nice flash.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Okay, this is an EG strat. This is literally what EG do.
Crashes gets 2 with the ult. What an explosive start to the round.
Literally, both.
Yeah, they hand pick this. This is really cool. So they actually do the. And this is what EG do with Breach Ult, I'm pretty sure, where they do the recon over towards here and then Breach Ult on top of it. And Sova Ult was incredible as well. EG normally just do it with the Breach Ult, so adding the Sova Ult on top made a lot of sense. Yeah, recon was great. And this is as well, like these kind of recons that you're doing at the beginning, because it's not meta, the recons just get so much value.
It's meticulous. Alpha, you're creeping forward. The Han on the other side is smoke cleared out, not finding any value. Leo goes up top and somehow just destroys Crashies. They've gotten it back to it.
Okay, nicely done. It's a good run from them. Really liked it. Yeah, so again, this is an EG strat that they do with the Breach Ult, but like we said, on top with the Sova Ult, and it felt like the Sova Ult made a lot of diff. Honestly, maybe EG have used this with a Sova Ult before, and I just haven't seen it. But yeah, this is the same lineup that EG used.
He's already in the perfect elevation for these two players. Either coming from spawn or up on top of that
He did
rope.
so much, man. He did so much. It's actually a really good ult. It's a really good angle of this. You get all the sands and you get all the spawn.
He's getting tags with that ult.
Why do you think Fnatic timed out? They probably had some idea of what they wanted to do with the ult. Probably wasn't nice. Well, honestly, maybe it was this, and the op was ready to actually get a kill, which is the op ate a flash.
Using the same type of theory to push Durka deep here.
Oh, she's got him!
Oh my god, that kill is everything.
Victor with the second, Leo dancing around,
almost everything.
Death.
They could still win this round. Insta push over towards A main in reaction. They have sight. What's Boaster gonna do?
3v3 as the dust settles and Sam
Boaster's gonna push turrets out of here, but the alarm bot's gonna.
Both the turret and alarm bot might be up,
and they smoked him off as well. Right now. Oh, what a disaster!
So it's not going to have the same sort of impact.
They tried to Teva aftershock combo. It's kind of cool.
Last round of the half. And much like
NRG, what a great round from them. Back to back, really good rounds.
Cleared out.
Also, I'm enjoying this reaction, right? We mentioned it earlier when they were pushing over towards A main to push over towards spawn. I thought that was cool. Yeah, really strong. Nice. Yeah, maybe the pause backfired a little bit here. Either way, NRG did really good into these.
After one of their round wins to get to 6 in the first place.
6-6-1/2.
You thought a major win condition here
was to fun as well. There was a lot of brain games going on.
NRG get both.
This was insane.
Yeah, this
because
kill
you
was
even
massive.
see it on the screen. Durka was looking and then turned away.
How many kills is Som on? It feels like he's the highest fragger by quite a bit.
So you see him checking the corner, but you saw no confidence in the fact
you know what?
that
I
there
looked
could be a
away.
possibility.
Someone tell me.
A 6-6 half in this opening map, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We'll throw it back down to the desk to break down the first half.
14-7, Brimmy.
Thank you so much, fellas. I'll tell you one thing, TikTok analysts are going to have a field day with that one. Am I right, people? What a half 6-6 tied up. A really, Kukuka, it felt like just what these players have been cooking up. The set pieces with these ultimates have been nothing short of extraordinary.
Time after time, all the ultimates used in the game were so specific, so well prepared. We saw it from the first round in this round 4. Then after, it doesn't matter what it is. There was so much preparation coming onto this and onto those set plays that made the difference into the game for both of the teams.
Yeah, absolutely. It felt tailor-made in some of these rounds. Bespoke to kind of target an individual. One thing I will credit though, NRG started this so cautiously.
Some of these rounds,
I
but
thought
they're
they were going
really
to
good.
execute this composition.
So much good stuff.
Almost how you feel it should be played, right? They were feeling out the Fnatic trap plays very efficiently, but then Fnatic, they cast the advantage in terms of the adjustment. This was absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, that was so good. That's such a good angle to use that ult with.
That gets pinged by the recon bolt. He satchels away, and then there's 3 teammates that just tank all of these ultimates in the choke point.
Valorant is evolving in front of our eyes. Yeah, I think like the 2 main takeaways from this event for sure are teams getting good at snowballing. Teams definitely getting good at snowballing, making the most out of their pistol if they win it and their anti-eco to win the 3rd round. It feels like one of the events where we've seen the most 3rd round wins. Also feels like the event where we've seen the most fought behind the ults. The ults are now, like everyone's being a lot smarter with them. They know when to use them. They're not just like randomly wasting them. Like the actual ult util has really increased.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But this is truly the gift that keeps on giving, and we knew it was
so many
happened
notes.
this
Yeah, I
way
wonder how
as
many
well.
notes.
We're gonna send it
I
back
wonder
over
if
to
they
Doug and Ball, and I'm
prepared for them
officially
having an
jealous that you get
EG
to commentate
comp.
this game.
Amen.
Because it feels like that's
Thanks, man. I'm glad you're here to
It's a
enjoy
big
it with us,
curveball.
though, because it has been a gift. We saw so many minor instances at the very first half that were just fun.
Dude, I'm jealous of myself. I feel like I'm in an out-of-body
right.
experience
In
right
terms
now.
of the pistols, 0-1.
Watching these two teams. Good breakdowns on the ult usage, and that's going to continue. I mean, they're just swapping halves, but you know that sort of prep is exactly
Instant
what's
eye
coming in the
goes
second
in,
half too.
doesn't get shot. So a good amount of pressure. Question mark created.
They're
And then
all
they
heading
all
towards the northern
take
side of
the
Fnatic.
rope across.
Durka's counting his lucky stars that he doesn't get hit by that
Are
stun
they really
by
going to
Finesse.
5-pass an exec
Otherwise,
from
he's dead to
Dish?
that nade for sure. 5 players here from Fnatic. Look at the reclear going on right now.
Yeah,
the dart from crashes.
reclear over towards
but
A
this
main.
is- oh, they're gonna
Rotate
find
coming
nothing in
as well.
halls.
Where's the smoke going?
They might find
Are
everybody
they
outside.
happy with the
behind
smoke or are
them.
they not happy with the smoke? Yeah, happy with the smoke. They want to exec.
Utility dumped out onto the site, and the space is filled. NRG.
Everyone
happy
out
to
over
get the
towards
site
site.
up. So they're gonna fight
They
for a
have to get
retake.
some map control, so 3-person goes in over towards A main.
First shock dart through a smoke is the only thing keeping them apart from each other. Leo's pushed his way into it. He's behind him, and he gets
Oh
both.
my god.
Chronicle with the third.
How did that stray bullet get the other
Victory,
headshot?
just a shred of health.
Maybe that was a bit too much.
Like an artist.
We'll see if
smash
it
this thing back.
It's
see
much
if it
more
matters.
aggressive than you're normally used to with Leo.
No! Artist!
What is that?
How is he snatched this thing back? It's fallen down to 1. Victor
Oh
weak.
my god,
Alphier
it doesn't
with the
even
kills,
matter.
and the
That's
Red Bull clutch for
crazy.
Fnatic.
This
That was one of the
is
nuttiest
what it's
things
like
I've
to
seen, I
witness
think,
these
for a
two
while.
teams play. Yeah, we've gotten all the strats.
Okay,
we've gotten
still
the
a 1-1 in
tactics.
terms of
That's first half.
pistols.
Now we're in
What the hell
playoff
was that
mode.
from Artis? Alpha
Playmaking
cleaning up,
mode
nice 1v2.
from both artists.
One enemy
Oh
remaining.
my
then
god,
Alpha
the
here as
second
well.
kill.
Bring this
One
back.
enemy
That's
remaining.
a dink. Full HP on Artist too against the Sheriff from long range.
Yeah,
That
nicely done.
instance,
So big impact
Victor
clutch
being low
from
definitely
Alpha.
hurts.
Doing the classic.
His chances, Alpha here.
We are
What a
doing the
clutch.
classic. So yeah, same buys, same everything. Protocols coming in. 3 rifles. We got a Marshall that basically acts as a
We've already
ghost.
seen instances
And then
of
we've got a
right
Stinger
by
as
the
well.
rounds winning.
There we are. It's the ghost on
Here's the
steroids,
classic
just
from
body
Fnatic.
shots.
Funneling ult orbs towards key players here. Boaster buys the Marshall specifically to leave a gap in that Gen smoke.
That does not. Yep.
Okay, add it to the tally chat.
Oh, he got the Bulldog.
Was able to get it. Yeah.
Wait, that's massive at the
Still
moment.
maintains control of tower.
They're gonna get out of there, right?
NRG
Wait,
are
they kind of
slowly
can't.
but
He's
surely
committed
on
with
the prowl.
Spike.
Victor's taking the
Can he
ropes,
get
and
out?
Leo's gonna be there to
They used all their
receive. Truly, he's
smokes.
heard that
Oh, this
at
is a weird
point.
round.
Victor with no idea.
And that's just crazy
okay,
wild
that's a
that
shame.
Leo's in that position still.
So unexpected. Leaving
Marshall
Cass all
against
on his own.
Ecos is too strong.
And Boaster should be hunting now. Already gotten 2 kills in this round. 2 off his ult. Chronicle planted. Maybe because they made this slightly uncomfortable Fnatic. You don't go for the full farm.
Yeah, it doesn't wanna
There he goes,
give
creeping
Boaster an
canteen,
extra
just
run,
like we called.
but Boaster is
The
so
stun is
fine to
perfect
hunt
for
for
him too.
this,
Finesse knows
and
he's
this would
hunting.
be great.
He knows.
Timing though.
Okay,
Well
it's
handled
still.
by Finesse.
I tell you what. So in terms of this, it doesn't matter too much.
Just out of reach.
It
Leo
actually
cleans
doesn't
him up.
matter too
Fnatic
much.
takes the
They're
two-round
probably
lead.
outcome-wise,
You're
they
right, it was
probably
a little
prefer that
uncomfortable there.
because normally what
But
happens
they
is
secured the round.
normally what
They
happens
eventually
is
fall back
Boasties
into the,
will
the
drop
conditions of
his
some of those
Marshall
anti-ecos,
anyway.
which is for them, not just
So a lot
winning
of the time
round,
he'll drop
getting
his
Boaster's
Marshall
ults up with the
and he'll
bonuses.
just pick up a
He
rifle.
actually didn't even really need the kill on Finesse, by the way. He's still one
So
off
he got the
ult.
orb either way,
So I
and
was
it
thinking
just
to
meant that
myself,
Leo
that's
got
a
an
great
extra one. He should be
job
buying
by Finesse,
a.
but instead, no, it actually
Wait.
doesn't matter at all, that engagement. As long as Boaster dies.
Has he forgot, or
long
is
as he
this something new
buys.
from them? Okay, all right. This,
All right,
this
let's see where
keeping
he
me on
goes to
edge.
get this
Sure.
orb right now.
Really,
gonna hold the
dude.
turret out.
Ever
Finesse and
since
Victor are
ever since I've
looking
seen
to
like the
scrap.
overtime for getting to buy armor, light armor, and stuff, I'm kind of on edge when it's Boaster on these.
On this
So that's
map,
that's his
Fnatic
own
is
fault.
known for going for bonus ults.
All right, so they can now create a
Use
heavy
that to your
plan over
advantage here
towards
if you're
getting
Fnatic.
this
You can
ult.
just completely ignore that
Right,
possibility.
they can
hard
try and
to
get the ult
do
into
so when it's
this
such a
round
powerful tool, and yeah, now
and
Victor
snowball.
knows.
5-person dish
They
hit
should be
again.
considering.
I mean, their site hit was good, but do they even want a site hit? And I'll tell you what, this kind of plays off the other round as well. They have exec from 5-person torch dish, so they know it's possible. So they kind of have to be aware from it. So getting this orb and creating the question mark here, because of the pistol round, actually has a lot of weight behind it. We see a lot of pings over towards heaven, so we're going to see some kind of exec over towards heaven. We'll keep an eye on where Boast is always used. Is it used for entering the site, or is it used for afterplant? Most likely entering, but we'll see.
And they've quietly made their way over. First the Prowler, then the Flash. Space not filled yet. They want to go down low. But Dirk is met with the Nano. He's going to try to satchel across it, and he does.
That's a good haunt. It cleared the entirety of the site right now. They just have to avoid Crash's dart, and then they'll get this plant down with 24 seconds.
I mean, they're so close to
Oh, it's tagged up!
Separating.
What?
Swamp's the first to fall.
Bro, how's he got that kill?
Dirk is satcheling back out. Alpha, you're holding a line on the other side. It's a 1-for-1. But the numbers for NRG continue to crumble.
I have no idea, and I really hope we get the replay, but Boaster has literally... I feel like that kill decides the...
And the mind games begin again, by the way. No
that
ult
kill
used
kind
from
of
Boaster
decides
there.
it.
In fact, he never had intentions. He's the guy who planted.
Was he just pinged up, and then he knew that someone was going to swing from canteen, so he just pre-fired?
NRG was prepared and playing offsite specifically to avoid getting caught in positions where he'll get ulted.
Oh, he saw the bullets. God damn. Strong.
Crash's dart does end up scanning Boaster. Maybe it's a drone. That first hits.
Yeah, that one was wild.
And that's a bonus converted from Fnatic right now. We started at a tie.
Yeah, and that felt like this was
this
was huge. I like this. They do the tether over towards short. If it connects, they decide to use the ult into it. So they still got some of their ult strats in here, but we've also got some new stuff like the 5-person hit from dish, etc. An extra shorty kill. See how much damage he can do. Gun stuck in the wall, of course.
To make something out of this, Finesse has found himself in these positions.
I wonder if nice kill. I wonder next round if they're just going to use the tether again over towards here and try and combo it, because this is the main combo that Fnatic used to do with the tether over towards short, tether in, ult down.
How can you prepare for all the possibilities from Fnatic on this map? Right there, you already saw NRG again backing off of that C's. In some instances, you have to just start to ignore some of those possibilities and bring the fight towards them. Test their deeper protocols.
All right, big rounds. This chat pause.
Fnatic, though, getting away with winning the bonus and converting.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. They kind of got to win this round. Got to win this round. I would love to see the overlay. I would love to see the overlay. See what ults we got to deal with.
Pressing tab right now, looking at their own ult cycle. It's about to come up, and that will be a factor.
This
for them
is NRG's second timeout for them.
The funny part is Crashes. I thought that was going to be such a big part of this defensive side for NRG because they stole this comp from EG, so I'm looking at what EG does in this instance. But he's so far away from being involved in that conversation of how to combo. This will become the swingiest of all swing rounds right now.
The break between maps, not too bad, man. It's like 7 minutes or something.
So
all right.
You see the ults that you're just referring to on your screen now.
So remember as well, Fnatic have a chance to talk, and it felt like their original plan has been changed into a new plan as well. Like we said, the money's really low as well, and okay, we have the arcade push from them. Arcade push with the double satchel, the EG one, I guess.
There's a dart setup.
Oh, okay.
Nothing found.
Just straight up map control.
That's the entire intention right now.
That's also so nicely done by Crashies at the opening of the round. A dart on the northern side, the drone on the southern side, and all of a sudden you can turn attention towards A.
Now the problem is they're trying to deny some sort of space.
Oh god, look how many ults they got.
That Fnatic is
Man,
picking up right
I'm really
now.
worried for these people on site. They could definitely get overwhelmed.
He's going to have to try to counter with his own. Oh!
Another instance in which Dirk is not able to get it off. The orbital strike, artist down low, falling. Side still held as some finally gets cleared. Now the Nightfall Finesse, unable to hear a thing, but still trying to find one through the spam.
Gonna have to retake this.
Oi. The shock dart gets one.
If Victor gets a kill, he has his ult.
Alfier is to Chronicle on the swing.
That flash was unbelievable.
Paul's controlled,
oh man, he's done so well. Okay, that's an ult for Victor if he wants it. I think he needs to use it there. It's a massive round for them. The money's really low. Might just have to go for this one.
There's the first. Trying to get across. Spotting one. Guessing on the second. Not behind that door. Swinging.
Okay, nicely handled.
Found.
Nicely handled from Fnatic. I tell you what, Boaster did incredible. Yeah, he should be celebrating there.
Starting to have some fun with
He
the
did
crowd
so
too,
good
the
on that.
audience here.
The kill over
NRG
towards
have
Artis
not
was
won a defensive
pretty
round
much the
there, and I
round.
honestly think that they did a
I
decent job
imagine NRG are going
countering
to
out the
force
ideas
into
from
this.
Fnatic
They got
here.
like
The showstopper
3,100
gets canceled because
around that.
Finesse is ulting at the same time with his breach
3,100,
which they
3,200.
collected early in that round. That's the moment where you're stunned up and naded in the corner while getting the spike down.
Yeah,
My goodness.
that's literally him as he's just eating the nade.
5 rounds in a row for
Yeah,
the
like I
attack.
said, forced into this one, so I'm probably missing a
Same
little bit of
three,
util.
considering
I
how
say a
the
little
first
bit of
half
util.
went.
We're missing full breach util, we're missing a drone,
Fnatic now have free
we're
reign.
missing
Boaster is
no alarm bots down,
brimstone opping.
and we have bulldogs.
It's back, baby. It's back.
Oh, no, not this again, Boasties. Okay,
On attack,
contact
no less.
op goes in. Alright, respect, man,
Of course he
respect.
does.
Getting big
Showstopper
impact
from
with it as
Victor.
well. Opening pick,
Not hitting its mark.
massive rounds. What orb is this? Alphas?
Boaster should be out of that conversation. Why? Because he's the only person to do this sort of thing.
They would love to get Alpha this. And I
This
think
reminds me when he pulled it out in overtime
NRG realize.
back in Copenhagen.
Oh man, he
Another
baited
one
them
for
out.
Boaster. They swing into him. Saw him on the
Okay,
trade.
nice.
Finally the punish.
That rolling thunder.
Oh,
is
there's
very
not too
aggressive
much
from
on the back
Chronicle.
of this.
They're in
It's
spawn.
literally
There's
only
a
one
line here
person
for
who can
Alfred to
capitalize,
follow
and
up
he's just gone
subs,
down.
Full stun.
He's gotten 3. He's had himself a map. He may be the only bright spot on this side for NRG, but he has played well with the position.
Okay, NRG did really good with a 3-person reactive push here.
Dude, they aware of Chronicle's route here.
Oh, they have to be now. This would be backbreaking.
No.
Ness picks him up. Woo!
The confidence is way too high.
response
The
finally
confidence
just in
is
time before
crazy
match point
high.
is possible
But
here for
imagine he
Fnatic.
got it. Imagine he got
I
the
thought it
kill.
was Boaster's op.
Yeah,
That's
very
gonna put them
very
there.
good mid-rounding here. Nice push when they lost
He's
the kill.
doing it again, guys. I'm
Yeah,
looking
Som
right
is
now at the
really
spend.
stepping
He's doing it
stepping
again.
up.
I mean, he got 2 kills. Might as well.
Money's still insanely low
And
on
NRG
3
is so
people, but
focused on
money is
trying to
also
deny some of these
low.
ult orbs early. They're
Okay,
peeking.
they can drop 2, 4,
I mean, that's a
6,
pretty
6, 6.
decently
Right? Okay,
considered
they can still
idea.
drop. So big round for NRG still. Fnatic can buy next. He buys the op again. Okay.
What a 1-2 punch as well. Dirk just
Back to
following
back.
Really, really
I mean,
close
they're
by
not going
afterwards.
to expect
If
it.
he needs to satchel on somebody with Chronicle stun or anything like that, he can.
They have Alpha's ult this time though.
They can be so decisive in their engagements. And then have Boaster again with the op right behind them.
I'm looking at the lockdown to be a potential way to take this site, but no, I think Boaster just wants to ISO up.
Heavy
And
stack
they're
at the
finally
moment
taking it
over
under
towards
pass control,
here.
so Alpha here can
3
creep forward.
person.
That's going to take some time, so
This
I'm
smoke's
not
coming
sure if
down
that
again,
is the entire intention.
right?
Thing is, if they overwhelm Artis up in tower, or up on site, all of that utility that he has currently protecting.
Okay, so they're currently
Som
clearing
on
a
the side
path
is
for the ult and under.
But they're gonna go. And it's all just to delay. The
Okay,
overstrike
it's
is
all
gonna
just
get
to bait
Boaster
this
out.
out. I like that.
Dirk is
Okay,
going
I
aggressive. There
like
it
that
is.
a
There were
lot.
questions around whether an artist would be overwhelmed, but he's able to keep them back for the first.
Big
Traded
kill.
on the second. A 4v4 quickly turns into a 4v3, perhaps 2.
I tell you what,
There's just no real way
keep an eye on the
NRG
time
to
for
hold
this.
them
That's the
back.
only reason we're using this ult.
It's been so labored. He's gonna get the kill.
Oh, he didn't
Can't
get the
believe it.
kill.
At least
Imagine he
getting
got
that
the kill and
tag, 10
Spike went
seconds for
down.
the plant right now, nothing
Still
left.
though, very doable.
Chronicle is that good
Mate,
to
Crash
secure
is
the
an
round. I believe
absolute
it did.
hero. No
I
time
don't
for
think
this
there's
one.
enough time.
Oh
There's
my
not.
goodness, chat 2v4. Big 2v4 as
Why are
well.
they in the open there?
Because
Looked
I
away for a
guarantee a lot of
second.
you, when you saw that ult there, were just
Crash just
questioning
finds
it.
the
It
angle.
was, yeah, it
The amount
felt,
of pressure
it
that guy
felt
puts
pretty
on
all in.
every ult
But
is
damn, that was
crazy.
incredible, man.
Chronicle
That was
thought
one of the
for
best
sure
2v4s I've seen for a while.
that he was safe.
Surely they had to plant
That's
safe
that
here.
pulse.
Where was the other
First
player?
pulse went
Oh, they
out.
didn't
He
have
stopped fighting
arcade
the spike,
control, so
moves
they could have
away.
got shot from
Second pulse
arcade.
doesn't come forever. It misses, and third pulse still hits
I
him
still
somehow,
think they
where he
should have
doesn't
shot here.
information for about
Maybe I
10
missed a bit
seconds.
of util. I still think they could have planted here. I'm not sure. One more round
That's
and they go down
ridiculous.
to an eco, right?
NRG needed a streak. That's
Yeah, two of them can't buy
right
next.
Now. Their first two.
Artist has the op. But there's no challenge towards
I also like the fact that Alpha had his ult for these rounds, and they were hoping that they were kind of going to be able to walk over towards A more, and that they were going to be playing off A. It's like what Loud used to like to do a lot, right? Where they're just having the pressure of this ult up.
Definitely could be a factor
and
here, but also
a lot of the times teams like to play
drop two.
Retake on B.
Obviously, could be able to place his right now. I think he's waiting for their own lockdown, so NRG might not just place it. They might just.
Why not plant safe there? I'm not sure. I would have to watch it back again on the ramp
Still
floor.
hold on to by Artist.
Maybe they go for a sand one. No,
hey, that was a nice. Yeah,
and
nice nade.
Chronicle goes down, and now they put theirs through. Victor is already satcheled out onto A.
And it's planted in such a way, the lockdown in this case.
Wait.
That it's so deep right now.
Wait. Does that actually?
Oh,
it does matter. It does change it. The hesitation. Mate, Mini needs to time out. They are melting a little bit. Good round from NRG. Great nade to shut this down, but it feels like it's slowly slipping here.
Fnatic, for the first time, doesn't consider that as a possibility. Just coming through drop, just banks it off the wall. That nade is the best. The paint shells from Raze.
Why he stopped before? I think the molly was still up.
That we're having rounds come down to
because there was definitely mollies that were thrown on here, so I imagine it was like a miscom of like mollies, and he thought that he had popped the molly or something, so that he thought there was more time to delay, and they were like trying to perfect time it instead of him nading while the molly was there. But I think the molly got shot, and then the comms came in late that the molly had been shot instead of actually set off. That's the only thing I can think of.
In the center of the stage.
So I think they shocked the molly, but then I think maybe the comms from Alpha potentially weren't perfect, because that's the only thing I can kind of think.
And the funny part is maybe there's value into it.
The nade missed anyway.
You're getting
oh
a lot
really?
Of kills with the op. You're getting so many ult orbs up.
Flying Specs, thank you so much, Flying Specs. Appreciate you.
He's already had 2 this half.
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the 5 months. Thank you. Did I miss any other subs while this was going on?
Even just a little bit of
I think we're all good. Hydrate. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, we take a look at the first
this nade was huge. Tickle Monster. What's up, Tickle Monster? Thank you so much with the gifted. Your first gifted. Rosalia _Bloom. Welcome. If you're here, say thank you towards Tickle Monster. Appreciate the gifted. Thank you.
Beautiful stuff from Victor. Gets the tag. Slows him down.
Okay, they managed to squeeze out a bike because they got the plant. Are they missing any util? No, not really.
And he's already being pushed. Are they just going to continue to brute force their way into him?
Oh, they've picked the right site here.
He's not holding halls anymore. They're going to
if Chronicle gets a plant or a kill, that's all. And the Lord is up to Artis here. Op.
He's got to hold him back by himself. He gets the first.
Man, he's eating util.
Looking to provide
he was eating util, man. The flashes were great here. That's a big kill from Alpha on the flank as well. Chronicle got the kill, like we said. Put the ult over towards spawn. This allows them over towards the site. This is good.
And they've left Boaster in a cheeky position. It may not
man,
matter.
Chronicle in this round, by the way, and Alpha in this round. Good trade. Good kill on the flank.
Some utility, but not much.
It's tough to use here.
He's got the dart, he's got the shot, he has no health.
These two, by the way, Chronicle and Alpha in this round, that was impressive. Yeah, I felt a bit sorry for Ardis here. Overwhelm was perfect. Chat, did they do anything to make it into a 4-1, or was it literally just a 4-1 setup at the beginning? I wasn't. Maybe I can see it now. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, the flashes on site from Chronicle here was incredible.
They
just played 4-1 from the beginning. 2 pushes Arcade. Okay, well then honestly, very good call from both these. Okay, 3 chances for Fnatic. We get a full buy coming in from NRG. The only thing that we're missing is 1 smoke from Som and a Stimmy. Oi. Wait, there's so many people here.
No crunch, it's all just a fight from one side! And it's turned in favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting to see all 5 here.
NRG, they go for that
the firing squad.
But you had such a deep satchel from Victor.
Okay, now they're just going to cut sound. They're just going to wait for a reaction. And let's look at what the reaction is, if any.
This might be it. 3 players for NRG, 4 from Fnatic. Fnatic's so cautious. This grouping here of Som and Crashies might be perfect, though.
It was Durka who had the off a moment ago.
Yeah,
just
Chronicle.
Wants to use his satchel.
Gets,
to take
yeah,
space.
pretty much what the caster is saying. They are going towards the site with his 2 people here. Are they baiting? Is Som just hiding? Or, okay, Crashies is hiding it. This could work. Does Crashies just hide the whole time? Does he full bait or does he swing? 2 ways of playing this.
30 seconds left.
Crashies with some util. They're going to rotate. Oh, they're going to go in through sand.
Oh, they're going to go sand? Okay, Crashies is going to hide, right?
And the Molly should be able to hold them off, too. From one side, at least.
Assuming they identify where it is, Leo has been left behind. Crashies falls.
Stun is incredible.
Again,
And the Molly, I'm telling you, Alpha and Chronicle at the moment, their util is disgustingly good.
Fnatic mauling out the last player on the site, too, finding Crashies on the swing. They both got stunned.
Everyone's around 70 HP or lower.
It's perfect.
It really is. It's a little, I mean, it's not even like they're just trying to diff them with gunfights. Everything is so fastidiously considered.
Okay, nicely handled. Really well done from Fnatic.
Like all Fnatic all the way, and they take Fracture 13-9.
Yeah, this is a sick game. I want to shout out Chronicle. I actually felt like he had a lot of impact. Chronicle and Alpha, for me, had incredible impact. Som had a really good game as well.
And once they got to the defensive side, Fnatic is just, they go with those ults. They're the best